What's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to the Barz and Shotz podcast, episode 175. You got myself, Flaw 700, and you got Ant the Great One. What's going on?
What's good with it, bro? How you feeling?
I'm doing fantastic. I don't know why I can hear myself in the echo. I don't know what happened, but we here. How are you?
So, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. It's hot.
Yeah, it is. I just turned the air conditioning off, though, honestly. You can freeze yourself to death. You forget it's hot. Like you in the the room in the confines of the four walls, and you got the AC blast. And like, whoa, it's a little brisk in here. I did a little too much.
But then when you step out the room, bitch, that heat smack you like, bah, like.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you got your screen up?
Which one you need?
Like, no, I'm saying you got like a Facebook up or something, or YouTube.
Nah. I can pull a Facebook up.
Nah, not saying I wanted you to. For some reason, I just hear my echo.
Oh, no, I don't got that up.
But anyways, man, how's your mental health, man? How you doing? How's everything?
Man, I'm 40, man. So, I'm a grown ass man. So I'm handling grown man shit. That's all, man.
Yeah, understood.
These kids killing me. Being a father is challenging, especially the two young boys, man. They are very energetic, and the older I'm getting, the more and more laid back I'm getting. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard keeping up with them, man. But I'm up for the challenge, man. That's pretty much where I'm at, man.
Everything's good with me.
How about you?
Today we celebrating my mother's birthday, so after we get done this pod, it's off to go eat some delicious food. Shout out to Moms. It's her birthday today, and that's where we at.
Happy born day, Mother Flaw.
Appreciate it.
Mother Flaw birthday today. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into it, man. I mean, you want to let's start off with the Usher Keke Palmer situation. Are you up to date on that?
Yeah, I had to do my little Googles and my little homework on it, so I brushed up on it.
Yeah, I think. Oh no. Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead. So, present. So let everybody know what's going on.
Well, far as what the internet knows, Keke Palmer went out to have a good time at the Usher concert. It's what Usher has been doing. And apparently, I don't even know where Keke Palmer and her boyfriend live at, but so I don't know if they traveled to see Usher or she left the house with this dress on and he saw her. But apparently he had no idea what she was wearing. Allegedly. So she goes to the party and Usher recognizes a familiar face, and this is what Usher does from time to time. He sees who he sees, and he serenades you. He
starts serenading.
Yeah. Hey, come here, girl. There you go, my baby. You know what I mean? You got to live.
So it went viral.
It went viral. Now, if that's your girl, if that's your boo, if that's your love, she not gonna do too much. She gonna blush, but she gonna. You know what I mean? If all is well at home, let's keep it a buck. If all is well at home, she ain't gonna do too much. But if all ain't all good at home, she might do a little touchy. She might, you know what I mean, have on a revealing dress. The energy just might be off. So when I saw it, and I saw with her, boyfriend, let me get his name, because right now we're being wild disrespectful to this young man, which is what everybody is doing. I don't want to be disrespectful. Darius Dalton, I think that's his name. Let's call him Darius. Mr. Darius took to Twitter after the Serenade was reposted to say, it's the outfit, though. You a mom. Now the women,
they killed me.
The women, rightfully so,
homicide,
basically hung him out to dry, because one thing that I think that you and I have learned, and I haven't had this conversation with you, is sometimes it's the words you use to try to get your point across. And so for him to insinuate that she's a mom and she can't be sexy, well, you just violated.
Boy.
And we can't help you with
that. He's super violated. It's nothing we can do. It's over. No, he's finished. He's finished. So on some real man stuff, like a real man will recognize the mother of his kid coming back, bouncing back after her first kid. The snapback was real. You get what I'm saying? She never looked the way she did before that baby. You get what I'm saying? Like she super curvy now, and she even shouted her son out for that. You know what I'm saying? So being a mom, coming back, you got the snap back, right? And she in her basking in her femininity. You get what I'm saying? Like for him to come at her mothering, like you a mom, you can't be like that. It's type crazy. Like
sometimes guys don't understand the victory in itself. Because if that's me, I'm like, yo, that's my girl, fam.
You feel what I'm saying? So you can tell his man's probably was on him like, bro, like I just was on Twitter, like bitch, your girl on that Usher concert like that. Like it had to be his people's. Like I guarantee one of his friends called him like, yo, go to World Star real quick and look at this. Yeah, I mean, and he saw it and like, bitch, word, like
so.
But I don't get offended when my woman look a certain way. Like my woman can wear whatever she want to wear. Like I don't feel a way.
Okay, so that's
like,
hold on to that thought though, because I'm gonna definitely spin the block back on that. But I want to continue on with Mr. Darius because after he received backlash, he had to basically I wouldn't say fix the tweet, but elaborate. And basically what he says was, we live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want a wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others and gets told how of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals that I believe. I rest my case. All of that is true, can be true. But does your wife or your girlfriend, I don't know if they married, but does your girlfriend?
Yeah, they not married. First of all, they not married. They not married. You know what I mean? Like, let's just get that.
Okay, they're not married.
Yeah, that's your woman and all that, but y'all not married though, bro. So you really felt the way, like, marry her then. Like, I mean, like, number one. Number two, like you said, like, go ahead, bro. I just lost my train of thought.
Oh, no, but what I'm saying is that's what he feels, and it sounds good on paper. But you and your girl need to have that understanding. So, you know, if you guys don't have that understanding, then what you said means nothing. Because if you can't, if you can't, I'm trying to think of the word. But if that's not how your household is ran, why are you on social media talking about this is what I want? Obviously, you're not getting that. So you can't come on social media and say, in my mind, in my world, fam, I've seen situations like this when women, I'm not saying women run, I'm not saying Keke runs this relationship. But I've seen situations where the woman just steps all over the man. You know, I don't know if she put that dress on and he saw it and said nothing when she, you know, because if you saw her walk out the house with that dress on, like, keep it a buck. If your girl looks as good as she looks, matter of fact, she ain't got to look all that good. It's your girl, right? And by the time you see her, she got the mink coat on, covering the dress. You're going to want to see your girl before you leave.
Right. Absolutely. You want to see, all right, how you coming, like. Because she's a representation of you out here in these streets.
I've never seen your girl. I've never seen anybody's girl walk out the house without the man seeing what she had on. Like, okay, damn, you wearing that? Regardless of what we say, damn, like, where you going? You get what I'm saying?
Like,
say what you gonna say, because that's your right in your household. Like, damn, you wearing that? Shit, come home tonight, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, like the jokes or whatever your relationship is. To his knowledge, he didn't know, but. I think it was yesterday I saw a post from Keke and she said she's going to delete it, but she said, if you think my man didn't see me with this on before I left the house, you're bugging. So that's just where I'm just highly confused at. But let me ask you this question though, Ant. Do you think it's Usher or do you really think it's his kid's mom? Like, oh, another man is serenading my girl.
I think he in his feelings on some real shit. You know what I mean? I think he know what she looked like before and after that baby. Because I'm not trying to shit on Keke Palmer like she was trash before the baby, but clearly there's a difference now. Like she's more curvy. She's proud of it. You get what I'm saying? So why not show her body? I think he in his feelings because his girl look good. Like her body looks banging now, and a nigga like Usher can pull her. Like, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a combination of that. Plus, I think he got his boys in his ear. I think it's his friends telling him like, "Yo, if it was me, like type shit." Like, it sounds like he's a younger gentleman. You know what I mean? Because I feel like an older man would carry himself a little bit different. He wouldn't have went on the Twitters or the, you know what I mean? Like, with that.
And we got to put into consideration, and once again, nobody told me this, but you can put it in consideration of, okay, she just had a child, and you know how women get after, you know, pregnancy and that snapback, you know, it's a certain confidence and a certain level of love for themselves. Energy. That they...
So my thing is, you either take you got to take the lesser of the two, because you either gonna get that energy or you're gonna get that postpartum shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? And that's way worse to deal with. You know what I mean? Like,
that's way worse.
Sometimes people don't come about that. Like,
yeah, they can use that for the eternity of their life. You'd be 30 years in. Go to the therapist.
Still postpartum. You did this to me.
And you can't do nothing about it, because what are you going to say? You did this. Oh, that's the infamous word. You did this.
You did this.
You did this. So, yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I think he had a moment, yo. He just had a moment.
I don't think it's a moment, because he elaborated. If he would have been like, yo, my bad, I was joking. He said, no, what I'm saying is we live in a world where a man can't, want his girl out there with her cheeks out.
So why you ain't say that before she left the crib, bro?
That's where we're confused at. Like,
if you really felt that way, bro, she wouldn't have left out there with that dress on there, bro. Like, y'all, it would have been a fight or something, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? For me, I mean, I don't have that energy, you know what I'm saying? But if I had a problem with something my wife got on, she got showing everything, and I got a problem with that, and she can't respect me enough to have a problem with that, it's gonna be a problem. You get what I'm saying?
Now, let's look at this. What if she did leave? What if he didn't? I think the energy that I'm seeing from this is all is not well in the house. Honestly, that's what I'm seeing. Because
he probably said, no, don't go. She like, fuck that.
No, don't go. I'm going anyway. Yeah. And she goes there, and maybe she does a little too much with Usher, maybe not. Did you see the Usher Tahiri?
She an Usher fan.
But did you see the Usher Tahiri video?
I didn't see that.
Okay, well that was.
But that's what he do though.
But if you actually watch the video, I would suggest Tahiri was single in that video. I'm saying that there are certain things that people in relationships should do and shouldn't. If Usher's going to serenade you,
so did she cross the line?
Tahiri?
Think she crossed the line? No, Keke.
Which what? The dress or what? What did she do?
So she got serenaded, right? Did she do any? Because I didn't see the video or anything.
I watched it.
So in the serenade, was she extra? Like,
well, they were saying the issue was she was rubbing his neck with both hands, like she was touchy. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some serenades where Usher was singing to you, like for example, Joe Budden and his girl went. Usher sung to Joe girl. She got up, she blushed, but her hands was to herself. She wasn't rubbing on him. She wasn't disrespectful. Right. Why? Not only is my man right there, but I'm in a happy relationship with Usher. If you're gonna serenade me, do it. Nobody's saying don't get serenaded by Usher or whoever. We're saying, hey,
listen, bro. Listen, you don't know. Okay, so she may be an Usher fan, right? I heard she was an Usher fan. I heard it was a video of her at the Usher concert back in the day or some shit, right? So, sometimes in the heat of the moment, things happen. You know what I mean? Like, it's Usher, bro. Like,
so let me ask you, then, who you had a crush on coming up? Who you had a crush on growing up?
Nia Long.
All right, you with your wife. And Nia Long pull up.
I'm not touching it, bro. I might get a hug though. Like, oh my God, I love you.
Okay.
Like, bitch, I might want to get a hug though.
That's my point though, Ant. You gotta still respect the present, which is your wife or husband or the person you're in a relationship with. Regardless if she had a crush on Usher for 30 years, I'm 10, 20, 15, whatever, bro, you still gotta play your part.
Bro wasn't in the building. You feel me? She wasn't rubbing all on his chest, all on his legs, and nothing crazy. She was rubbing on the back of his neck, you said, right? Now, that could be erogenous and all that, but I don't see that being, like, totally disrespectful to the point where, like, she, like, disrespecting him, though.
Well,
like,
it wasn't,
Usher, bro.
It wasn't.
This is what you're going to get at an Usher concert.
It wasn't, but that's kind of like what people brought up. The issue was the dress, which is what he had a problem with. He never mentioned Usher, which could be a deflect, because you're never going to say the man is the problem because we got too much pride. But what I'm saying is you gotta really hold that L in that situation. Keep your thoughts to yourself. I don't know how you come back from that, because obviously your partner put you in an uncomfortable situation. Like, that's the conversation that we need to have. He messed up by telling her she should not dress like that because she's a mom.
Because you're a mom.
We're not having the real conversation that could affect their household and their child. Like, you cannot go all out and then come home and we don't know what their in-house situation is like, but I'm assuming because she did that. Like, okay, let's just go with the hypotheticals. He didn't know you had that dress on. He didn't appreciate you being touchy-feely with Usher. Like, it's too much happening to where we can look at Keke and go, like, do you even care about your relationship? Like, where are you at?
Right.
But we can't have those conversations because he messed up by telling her she can't wear that dress because she's a mom. Now, nobody even cares about what really happened. Like, there's some things that happened there.
Right.
And I think...
Because you... Yeah.
So I'm saying for anybody in a relationship, you can dissect it individually how you run your household. I just get so sick and tired of social media and everybody saying, if that was my girl, if that was my man. None of y'all are doing any of that. We all run our households, or we're in our relationship and we're running it how we see fit. Social media, how you believe that everybody runs their relationship the same. That's my problem. You need to have and run your relationship how it works best for y'all. Now, Keke Palmer could have had that dress on and did all that touchy-feely stuff, and her boyfriend could have been like, yo, that's my baby. Damn, she look good. Can't wait till she get home. It just would have been different. And that's all I'm saying.
So I kind of think we need to look at just a little bit, just into like how the relationship dynamics are between like celebrities and their partners that are not celebrities. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe he dealing with some of that too, like knowing that she in certain spaces that he might not be in and all that. You know what I'm saying? I think that could probably be a reason why there could be some problems in the household too. You know what I mean?
You want to know something that I thought about a while ago? I thought about the power, the P word, power, right? But usually it was from men, and men would have all the power, and men would be the ones that would go out and possibly, cheat and do all these things, and the woman was home. If you actually flip it, right, and the man stays home with the child and the woman goes out and she is networking, she has the money, she has the power, she then has that mentality to, hey, I run this, I pay the bills, it's my house. Women it started off as a gender thing. Men are so controlling, men are so, no, if you actually flip it and put women in power, they tend to do the same thing. It's my house, right. I pay the bills. If you don't like it, they talk to you filthy. So at the same time, it's about the power word, and it is hard for a guy. I would say for a guy, I'm gonna speak from a man perspective. I know it's rough for women, but I know it must be hard for a guy to not be as famous as your girl. Now Stedman did it,
bro. Listen, man. That's what I was just about to say, it, bro. That he should be the shining example. Everybody should be running to his page if you got a celebrity girl, bro. Go run the Stedman page and find out what the playbook is, because he been holding it down, bitch, for about 40 right now. Easy.
I'm married to a billionaire. Well, I don't even married. Not even married, but I'm in a relationship with a billionaire.
Bro,
life is good,
bro. No, you don't. I've never even heard his voice before, bro.
But never. Is his name even Stedman? He never corrected nobody. He never said, no, that's not how you say it. He never
corrected nobody.
He never said, that's not how you say my name. Yo. We don't even know if his name is Stedman.
Right. Yo, that's crazy. That's funny as hell.
We just been calling him Stedman for
40 years.
40 years. So if you're a guy and your wife is more famous than you, all I can say, I can give you some advice. Start working on something, fam, because it'll never. I'm sorry, to me, besides Stedman, it can never work. Fam.
I think I think, man, you really got to be a strong person, a secure person, and just be able to block distractions, because you're going, you know what I mean. The media takeouts is the viral videos is crazy, man. And they be everywhere, man.
And as long as you do your thing, because you just brought out media takeout. What media takeout can possibly say? Keke Palmer and Usher can get a hotel together. You know how the media outlet creates stuff?
Yeah.
But if you Keke Palmer or anybody and you come home, I don't have to worry about the news outlet. Yo, you was here with me.
Right.
But in order for, this to be entertaining and to have legs and to last a week or two, you got to say, damn, Keke and Usher got her pregnant. Oh, they're fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how... You brought up media takeout. That's what them boys do over there. I haven't visited that site.
But when I haven't visited that site, but that's it came to me because when you a celebrity, this is the kind of shit you be on. Like they be on that type of shit.
Yep. So my thing,
you know what I mean? Yep. So I don't know, bro. Darius, he got some She got some work to do.
My thing is as long as your household isn't, it's all about your household being in order, fam. I'm gonna be honest with you. All of this is like this. How? Because here's my question, and how can you say, you know, you are a man and this is how you want to run your household? Does Keke know that? Why are you telling us? Did you tell Keke that? Doesn't look like it. And if you did, like, this doesn't look like it, fam. Oh, this is how I run my household, and the man don't want his. Bro, you telling the wrong people. You got to tell Keke that. Now, if she says, I'm doing my own thing, maybe that's not your girl, fam. It's just that simple. I know you got a kid together. Obviously, she's got money. She good, fam. Like, money solves everything. You know what I mean? Splitting up, like,
kind of do. It kind of
like kids, like kids, like broken homes in the hood is different. No matter what, because you're poor.
Right.
But if we got money, fam, like, women ain't really tripping if you leave, bro. Like, in the hood, their thinking process, you're going to leave me by myself? That's really it. That's really it, fam. Like, they know the writings on the wall is this relationship is over, but you're still not going to leave because they don't want to be by themselves with the kids. Let's keep it a buck. But if you got money, a breakup just seems so smooth. Money fixes a lot of things.
Unless it ain't. You know what I mean? Unless it ain't. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Like, it does, but some shit money can't fix, man. I mean,
absolutely. All right,
but man. Shout out to Darius, though. I hope he get it together, man. He gonna learn.
He learning. He learning right now. But it just seems like Darius might have been listening too much Drake. I think. Speaking of Drake, let's get into it. Yeah. Because the king of Canada, or Toronto, the king of Toronto, had some things to get off his chest at a show where he basically said, I couldn't find the clip. I'm mad at it. I seen it. But he basically was saying it's not his fault that artists take 3 years to drop a project. I got something to say.
Ooh.
It's summertime.
Shots fired.
It's summertime. Ooh. Like, you already know what I'm coming to do. I mean, he only talked about one guy. Like, him and Kendrick are going to keep doing this forever, fam. He's only talking about one guy. Because he ain't talking about his best friend, Jermaine. And Big Sean done fell off the mat. And, like, remember, it was like a four-headed monster? So he ain't talking about Big Sean. He just said J. Cole was like his best friend and like his favorite rapper. So he ain't talking about him. He's only talking about one guy, and that's Mr. Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, who take 3 years, 2 and 3 years to make albums. Yeah.
Now, the funny part was, one of our topics on the Barz and Shotz podcast was, I was going to ask you, is there such thing as Drake fatigue? Because this man is dropping a new project with a ebook attached. So he kind of answered the question about, listen, it's summertime. I got to give you. Obviously, nobody else is giving us what we need. We haven't even had not only a number one album, hip hop album, but do we have a song of the summer yet? Do we have anything?
If we do, it's from a female rapper. It's from one of the ladies got it. I mean, I guarantee you one of the ladies got it.
Yeah, I mean, that was actually a real question. Though. It's been real dry. And so with that being said, we need Drake. He's like, we're not in the position to be like, Drake, bro, we just heard from you. We don't need no more of that. And I want to so bad because it's like, bro, just ride off into the sunset, do something else. But another Drake project is coming.
But he said the old Drake though. You get what I'm saying?
What is that?
He said the old Drake. That I don't know. So, I don't know. Because you know Drake did. He ventured off and did some Afrobeat records and shit like that. He was doing that kind of records. So I guess he might be back in his sensitive bag again. Like, I don't know. Like,
that's what I mean. Like, we just had Loverboy. Like, so what is sensitive? Where is he going? I don't understand.
That album was.
I'm saying sound wise. But I'm saying sound wise. If you say the old Drake is coming, who was he? Who we getting?
What? Yeah. Did you link back up with Quentin? Like, what's happening? Like,
yeah, like who and is he the first? And he might be shooting himself in the foot because anytime you ask one of the legends to do some previous work, they'll say, "Go buy my previous work." Drake might be the first one to go. You might go back to the old me. No rapper has ever said that because you can't duplicate it. Remember, I heard motherfuckers like Jay-Z's like, yo, you missed the old hole. Listen to the old Jay-Z music.
Yeah.
Anybody. Like they want Nas to make Illmatic 2. Go listen to Illmatic. I can't do that. Can't do it. So for Drake,
so you think he's shooting himself in the foot by saying I'm going back to the old me?
Yep.
Okay.
And
so I wonder what he mean by that. Like getting back to the same formula him and 40 came out with. Like
it's a promotion. It's a promotion tactic because I think he knows his window of opportunity is dwindling down. So now people want to know, who is this Drake? It's like a mystery Drake, but we know there's only two.
I got you.
Like he's not going to drop an Afrobeat album like a full-length project. He's going to get. Remember last time he had to drop a double album? One was singing, one was rapping, and then the rest of his albums be singing and rapping.
Yeah.
So what old Drake are we getting?
Probably if I'm a betting man, it's got to be probably like that run from Take Care to Nothing Was the Same. 3 albums.
I understand that. We might get the hate
sound wise.
I know who's coming back. The hater Drake.
The
hater Drake.
A word.
The hater Drake. The you don't got to be working in the strip club no more Drake. That Drake is coming back. The ladies need him, and the fellas need him too because he was saying some stuff I wouldn't say, but I would say that if I was Drake. You ever had that moment? I wouldn't say it, but if I was Drake. I say it.
I can say that. Yeah, I can say that again. Yeah. Like I don't know, man. I'm not a Drake fan like that. I think we hip hop needs him. Music definitely needs him. You know what I mean? He been putting shit out. Him the 21 Savage album. I ain't really off that type of sound or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if I was to say I want to hear Drake, I would want to hear some of his old shit though. Like I like his older shit better than some of the newer shit he made. So I mean, like them first 4 albums is better than the last 3-4 he made. Like
I want to touch on something real quick, and it's Drake related. I don't want to go too far away from Drake, right? I'm working out in the gym, and in the gym, this is the first gym where it's N-word, 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 and it's all types of different people in the gym, and they just be blasting the most ignorant music you could think of. Some people bring their own headphones, I guess, to block out the noise, and some people they're just listening to it. Why? Because hip hop is the #1 genre in music, and there's a lot of songs that are out and that we don't know. Like I take my son, he'd be like, "Yo, this is my thing." Me personally, I've never heard it before.
Oh no, my daughter be playing a lot of shit that I don't be hearing. I mean, so I hear it, but
one day they had this Kanye West, Drake, Spanish music, pop music set on. That's literally what was happening. No. Matter of fact, let me rewind. It was a young boy, shoot 'em up, bang bang, pop Spanish playlist. Meaning somebody come on there talking about some kill niggas, and then Spanish music will come on, and you go, whoa, let's dance, and then a pop song, Neo will come on, you go. Pretty dope. I got to thinking, it's just like, yo, bro, why is all the money being dumped into the assassination of black men and sexual abuse of women?
This one of the questions we've been asking for years, bro.
But
we've been asking the same question for years.
The second Spanish music come on, bro, you wanna move your feet a little bit. The second the pop songs come on, you in a good mood. So the next day. This is where Drake comes in. It's a play set of like Drake and Kanye. And here I am, not a Kanye hater, but boy, am I appreciating Kanye. I'm appreciating Drake because it's like, yo, Drake is the guy that they gave the budget to, yet he says more. He has actual raps. He has things to say. His songs ain't about shooting and killing nobody. I've never heard a song like that. Yeah. But they gave Drake the budget. And I go, well, then they gave him the budget. So now I go to my racist stuff. I'm like, okay, because Drake is half white and Eminem is white. But these guys get the budget. No, but think about it. These guys get the budget to push the music, which allows them to sell the records.
Well, Drake earned it. Drake earned his. You know what I mean? And rightfully, I don't know. He might have earned his too, you know what I mean? But Drake definitely earned his because, you know, once he left Cash Money and did his own thing, That's when, like, for me, that was the shift in his music. And that's when they start giving him them budgets. You know what I mean? You feel what I'm saying?
Well, I think the budget started with Cash Money because think about it. He was selling. He became the #1 artist next to Wayne. Like Wayne was home from prison, and he was going through a transitional period.
Past Wayne.
Yeah, but he passed Wayne on Cash Money. So that's what I'm saying. Like, who would have thought? Like I said, if you look at old Young Money pictures, Drake is not the person you would go, yo, he about to blow.
Yeah, you look at Tiger. You look at
if you look at Drake's. And we brought this up trying to be funny, but Drake in that Aston Martin video, that's the face of hip hop. The budget's gotta want to invest in you, like the company. So I'm not saying that him and M music ain't good. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there is a budget for the positive hip hop. And I think that they keep throwing money into the negative form of hip hop to the actual darker guys and the women. The women, yo, we have to talk about sexuality. Or the guys, we have to go shoot them up, bang bang, F her, shoot them up, bang bang, F
because
her.
Because that's what sells. I guess that's what niggas listen to. They figured the young niggas gonna ride to this. You know what I'm saying? Gotta play something niggas gonna want to ride to it. Or, you know what I mean? The ladies, they gotta do. They flipping this, they took the sexuality back. You know what I mean? Kim did it. Shout out to Kim. Lie. She took it back.
That is the most.
I mean, she kind of did. So listen. She kind of did. So them calling themselves bitches, saying they the baddest bitch, is taking the power back from us. Kind of like, you get what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm cool with that part.
Telling it. So them rapping about certain things, they getting regular chicks to relate to. Regular chicks just like them is relating to. Trust me, bro. I hear chicks rapping these Ice Spice lyrics and shit all the time. Like, you get what I'm saying?
I think it's setting us back because you got to look at what they said about the N-word, right? Tupac said we just going to take the word and rename it, right? It is the #1 slang word in our community. Everything gets corny except for the N-word.
I think bruh is.
Well, look at it like this. I think that the N-word is the most. It's the last. It has lasted the test of time against any other slang that we have ever used. Like. Everything gets corny over time, except for the N-word, the word that we're supposed to be changing for the better of us. And I get it. Mm-hmm. Women go, yo, we're taking our sexuality back. And I don't really think that's the way, to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's sex sells. So it's an excuse to want to do it. Sex sells. Negativity and sex sells. So I'm just saying, there is a bag for positive rap. Somebody is just going to have to take a chance on. Like Dre signing M, that was the best combination. That was the best, co-sign he could have had. Because at first he was trying to sign with the Outsiders and some Nord group.
It wouldn't have been right. He needed the machine though. Dre had the machine. He had the Interscope machine. Dre was already him. You know what I'm saying? At that time, and that was perfect place for him.
And Drake needed Young Money. I remember Jim Jones and a few other people saying, "Yo, I had Drake first. What you would have did with him?" Obviously you didn't see.
You don't fit the mold.
You don't fit the mold.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day,
I don't think we would have believed Drake on Dipset. Yeah, he would have made some good music, but I don't think it would have resonated the same though. Drake is talented. He would still be a star, but I don't think, like you said, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. He probably wouldn't be on the level he is without the Cash Money stint.
Absolutely, because Wayne was so on fire. You next to Wayne, and then to pass Wayne, because Wayne did time, and I think that time kind of messed Wayne up a little bit. Like
it did, because we wasn't feeling that Rebirth, we wasn't feeling that Carter 4.
Those Carters wasn't hitting the same. Those Carters wasn't hitting the same after he came home. This guy did 1, 2, and 3. Was on top of the world. And the next thing you know, I can't do another Carter to save my life. Like, I need Drake on all of it.
I'm not a human being. He just started getting into other bags. I'm not a human being and shit. You know what I mean? Like, he still was on his mixtape shit, though.
Yeah.
But as far as Drake, though, 3 albums for a year, man. I mean, for 3 years for an album. If you giving us some fire, if you giving us a classic body work, I don't mind that. It's worth the wait. And Kendrick been doing that. Every album he dropped been worth the wait.
Well, I think that's the difference between those two artists. I don't think Drake has to give you a classic body of work because he did it already with the Take Care projects. If Drake has two to three fire singles, it's a win. He's there. The rest of the album can be trash. Yeah, I think Kendrick needs a body of work.
Formulas is totally different. Yeah. But here's the thing though. Kendrick's still giving you smashes though with his albums though. He's not just giving you a dope ass album without no fire single. Every single he dropped is fire. You get what I'm saying? They might not be on the level of Drake, but Damn been on the charts for how long?
Yeah, but I don't think
one of his records been on the chart for hella long.
That song he had with Rihanna, but I don't think this last project had too much of any single, but it still went platinum. It still did very well.
It still sold though.
So that's what I'm saying.
He gonna sell, bro.
When you don't have a single, I think Kendrick's power and Cole's power is the complete body of work. And I don't think Drake focuses on the complete body of work. Nah. As long as I got singles that can allow me to tour and be on the radio, I won. I'm number one. I charted number one.
And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with that. Drake, if it works for him.
Didn't Drake at one time have like 10 songs in the top 100 at one time, or like all his songs?
Off of one album. I think the whole album. This is the first time it's ever been done. That if you reading this album, whatever mixtape album, you know what I'm talking about, the one with energy on it and shit. That's the one. All them records, every song on that album hit the Billboard Hot 100. In like the top 10 and some shit.
Now we can sit up here and say we didn't like every song, but if his victory is all my songs were on the top 100, that's his victory. That's his victory.
Off one album though, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of nuts.
Drake.
Shout out to Drake.
Shout out to Drake.
I might check the poetry out. I might not. I don't know, but it depends on what the music sounded like. You know what I mean?
Could this be the first thing he's stepping out on something different? Like, let me see what it can do. Because now he's asking people to read. He don't like reading.
But he's a great writer though. But he's a great songwriter. So clearly, you would think the transition would be type seamless into poetry. Pac was a poet that could rap. You know what I'm saying? I know Nas probably write poetry.
Pac talked about roses growing out of concrete. He was still hard. I don't need a bunch of sensitive poetry, 100 pages.
No, I don't either though. I don't either. But if that's the bag you win, come on, man. That's what he into, bro. He like wearing velvet blazers over candlelit. That was his album cover that you call classic. This nigga had a velvet blazer on with candlelit and he looking out of the camera and shit. Like
heartbroken. You said that somebody left him.
You said that album is classic. I don't
personally. I'm just saying what the people say. I'm saying the people consider him to have one or two classic bodies of work, and I think one is Take Care and the other's Thank Me Later. I don't know if it's Take Care and what's the one with the blue sky, the blue him.
Nothing Was the Same. Yeah, that was fire.
That's the one. That's the one. Nothing Was the Same.
Yeah.
And Take Care. Thank Me Later was his first project, but Nothing Was the Same. We started from the bottom. Now we had project.
That was fire. That album was fire. But go ahead.
Let me ask you a question real quick, bro. The lottery's on and popping again. Is up to $600 million now. But when I came up with this question, it was at $500 million. And I got to thinking, man. Should your kid's mother continue to work if you hit the lotto for $500 million?
So, me personally, if I hit the lottery,
it could be two different questions. Either you personally or in general, like.
So, in general, it's gonna be the same answer. Yeah,
she has to work. She has to work
because if I hit the lottery right now and it's at $650 million, I don't have to have that problem because my kids live with me and you know what I'm saying, my daughter's grown now. But like, let's just say this was 10 years later and my mom and she had custody of my daughter and I hit the 650. Oh, I'm going for custody. I need all that. I'm going to get my daughter. You get what I'm saying? They go by value of life. Who can create the better life? I can do that. So give me custody. And you can have visitation and all that, but yeah, you still got to work, bro. Like, you still have to work.
That's the best answer, I think. That's what I thought too. Like, if you got all that bread, you could actually go file for custody. You could actually take, custody of your child. And of course, what some guys do, and it's just why we do this podcast, is to teach, give out some game. Is some guys probably take the money and want to travel the world and not and neglect their children. Let's be honest. Not everybody's like us.
Yeah, that'll happen. That will happen.
So if you take $600 million after taxes, you probably got half. Let's just say you got $300 million, which is still life changing, bro. It's generational changing.
Yeah.
And you decided to skip town and travel the world with your new model Italian girlfriend, then yeah, you probably deserve everything that's coming to you. But in that moment,
because they gonna smash you. You gonna get smashed, bro.
Oh yeah.
So if you smart, you put your ducks in order before that happened, before you even touch that money. You have all them ducks in a row. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Once you get the notification that you won, humble yourself, young man. Relax.
Yeah, right at that moment. At that very moment, humble yourself. Humble yourself.
Moment. Don't go to social media and say, it was me who won. It was me. I did it. No.
You got to chill. You got to relax, bro. Like, you got to be easy, man. You got to be easy, man. So we older now. We understand it.
We are speaking from an older gentleman's perspective, but that's okay. That's how the game works, right? The older gentlemen are supposed to talk to the younger youth and say, hey, this is what I would do. This is what I think you should do. It's not like we should have all this game and just be like, don't tell the young youth nothing. They'll figure it out themselves, because that's unfair.
Right. It takes a village. It takes a village.
It takes a village. So yeah, a lot of guys will take that bread and skip town with a new girlfriend, start a whole new family. And neglect the kids that they have, then yeah, she's gonna come for everything, right? And if the judge get a hold of it, it's
over. It's over. It's curtains.
It's over.
It's curtains.
So yeah, that's what I would do. I think Ant, the great one, hit it on the nail in the coffin, whatever how that slogan goes, but he hit it. If you win all that bread, file for custody for the children, and give mom visitation of rights, but you got to go to work, baby.
But that's like worse. That's like this plan B. Let's just call that plan B. Plan A would be to have a real adult conversation with the child's mom and just figure out what she really wants. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is she expecting? You know what I'm saying? Ask those questions. You know what I'm saying? Ask what are you expecting me to do?
Also,
you know what I'm saying? As the father.
Also, on the flip side to that, there's another part of that, because you have some men and some women who believe that if that's your kid's mother, then you are like indebted to her.
Are entitled. You're entitled to that. You're entitled. So I get it. I understand that, right? Because we're supposed to be families. These families not supposed to be broken up. You know what I'm saying? But we broke up for a reason. Now, if I didn't have this $600 million winning lottery ticket, we'll still have the same issues we've been having. You know what I'm saying? Now that I got this 600 million, I want to know what my expectations are from you. What your expectations are. Like, do you expect me to give you all this money? You know what I mean? Do you expect me to just make you live rent free forever? Like, I want to know. Like, then I will make my decision based off that. You get what I'm saying?
And I'll also say this: if I got $600 million, buying you a $200,000 home wouldn't hurt me. Here you go.
But see, here's the thing though. Okay. Like, you gotta. That's why you gotta have them conversations, man. Because expectations might be crazy. Like, oh, you got 600 million, bitch. Buy me $1 million crib. You don't want your kid $1 million house. No. You don't want your kid like that. You don't want. Well, I need to go pick them up. I need a new Tesla. You don't want your kid drop. So you got $600 million and you won't buy me. Like, them the conversations you have to have prior to even having that money. You got to see where they head at. Like, then you go file for that custody. Boy, I'm just letting you know now. I'm coming for my child. I want full custody. And most likely you'll get it.
Coming from my child.
It's who can provide the better life.
And if you have a mortgage, like if you have a house already, I'll pay your mortgage off. Like I'm still creating a more comfortable lifestyle for you. Now you still have to go to work, but you don't have a mortgage to pay.
But this is what I'm saying though. Like you can catch more bees with honey than you could with vinegar.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? And we got to be grown about situations. We have to really be adults, man, like and have adult conversations. So again, if I'm not with my child's mom and she has custody and we are broken up and have been broken up for years, and that's what it's been. And now I come into a winning jackpot, 600 million. Like, she can't be expecting me to. I would probably upgrade her situation. That's my kid's mom. You know what I mean? And it wouldn't hurt me to do that.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't hurt me at all to do that. So, if she's not cool with what I'm presenting,
if she's not cool with that 200,000, if she's not cool with the house,
then you know what I'm saying? Because you got to make sure, especially if that's not the route you want to take. If you still want her to keep custody and just have whatever situation, but 9 times out of 10, a real father, as he come with all that bread, he wants his kids. He's gonna want his kids all the time. Like,
yeah.
So I mean,
I definitely agree, but there's always so many different scenarios, certain situations, and it's based on the relationship. Like you and your kid's mom might be best friends.
Yeah,
sky's the limit. Then
or not, or you might not be. You know what I'm saying? Or you might not be. But my thing is, like you said, like should they have to work after that? You didn't say anything about buying a crib. We threw that in there, right?
Yeah.
You said, does your kid's wife or your kid's mom have to work again? So let's flip it, right? What if she won? Do I have to work again?
I think that as a man, and I'll speak for myself, I don't really like handouts. Like if she goes,
right,
here you go, I'll take it. But I'm not the guy to sit there at the door like I'm waiting for mine.
I mean, I'm not going press it, but I'm asking, keep it real? Are you expecting something? Like if your kid's mom hit, are you expecting a little something though, just based off you, not you? You know what I mean?
No, you want to know what my thinking process would be? Something? If she hit $6 million, my thinking process is, and it's no disrespect to her, this is how my brain works. Where are you trying to move my kids to? That's where my brain goes to. They're not gonna stay in Jersey, at least Trenton and Hamilton with $600 million.
It's over.
Where my kids going? Where are you moving to?
You get what
I'm saying? My thinking process is
that's how I would think. That's exactly how I would think. But I don't think. She got to work, bro. I'm sorry, she got to work. She's gonna have to work still, bro.
I won $600 million, not you.
Yeah, I won, and then it's just like anything you do is not gonna be enough, and so at that point, I mean, you gotta do what we gotta do.
So, 2-3 weeks ago, we was on a high in hip hop. There's a battle insinuating, and we thought we was in it for the long haul. Boy has things been quiet, and I think it's artificial intelligence fault. I posted in the group that Pusha just responded, it's going hard, and I also wrote and I said I don't know if it's him or not because the voice, how the artificial, they don't got it mastered, their vocals, but it can sound similar. As I'm listening to the record, I'm like, this don't sound like Push, but it sound like Push. And this could be what, Cameron was talking about. Hey, leave me out of it. I want no parts. Come to find out, Push ain't making no record. What you in, Cam? So Push probably woke up like, what is he talking about? I also saw how Jadakiss was just like, yo, bro, this battle makes no sense. I don't want them to do it. So what do you think ruined this battle or the momentum of it? Because somebody could bomb tomorrow. But do you think AI ruined the momentum, or do you think that people got with them both and said, "Bro, what's the outcome of this? What are you doing?"
I think it's a combination of all those things, bro. To be honest with you, the AI shit was, once we found out it was AI, it was just it just felt weird. Like, why would they? I mean, then you got Jim Jones on call Joe Budden shit immediately after he did the diss record, talking hella tough. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I mean? And it was making people feel a little way, like maybe it could go, because he already said, if it get too disrespectful, you know what I mean? Your little records, like, so that, throwing little warnings. He's not Drake, right? So Kiss and other people in camps came and said how they don't match up. So I just think it's over. Like,
I think you made a great point just now. Like, it could be AI, but it could be the fact that that Pusha had nothing to say, because Jim told me not to get personal, and Cam told me to leave him and his problems out. I have nothing to write about that.
Right.
I'm not going to provoke Jim, because then I got to watch my back.
Right.
I can't use his Dipset, because that was actually a good angle. Right? Him and Jim and Cam beefing. Like, nobody talked about that but them two.
Yeah.
But that was actually a good angle. I can't use it. I can't talk about his girl. He'll choke me if I mention Chrissy.
He'll kill me for this girl.
He'll kill me for this girl.
He'll kill me for her, bro.
So, so I got no material.
Just sit this one out, bro.
Ain't got no material.
Just sit this one out.
Hey, that's hilarious if you think about it. I got nothing to say, man. I'm not going to talk about his kid. I got nothing to say, because I think Jim
Cam said, leave me out of it. I can't talk about his girl. Like, yeah, it's over.
Like, we're going to make a 4-minute diss song about money. Pusha has never been the most wealthiest man ever, so we don't know what Pusha, like, Pusha never talked about, I got millions of dollars anywhere. His joint has been street. So now I just bumped you, because if you try to get too street, I'm going to have to come see you, me and my goony goon goons. Damn.
So and I don't think he want that energy though. I don't think he want that energy.
He
right?
don't. And
niggas is old, bro.
What make it so bad is AI showed you how easy it is to make this record. So now Pusha's steam is kind of taken out because now Pusha might be like, I can't make nothing better than that, or it's just like, yo, I was going to use these angles. Like, let's say I was going to use it. Well, you jumped the gun AI.
Now what I do?
Now what I do?
Now what do I do?
Damn. We got robbed out of
I don't know, man.
But at the end of the day, though, where was it going, though? I don't see, and I think I talked about this, but I don't see it being a victory for either one of them. Like, Pusha gets no flowers for beating Jim Jones, and it wasn't realistic that Jim was going to win, so we never really thought about that part. So I don't really see, like, there has to be something out of this. Like, Dipset, the Lox sequel in them, Dipset versus the Lox. The Lox versus State Property. Who's the toughest crew, right?
Right.
Nas and Jay-Z. Who's the king of New York? You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a story behind most of these.
Like, what are they fighting for? What are we fighting for? Because I said you was trash. He mad because I said, bitch, you wasn't in nobody top 50. Like, bitch, like, I said what I said. So you come with some verbal shit at a fashion show, and then Jim come on the block, said he was already at the fashion show, like me last year in Paris doing it, all that.
And you want to know what's crazy? I don't think that song has officially dropped. Like, like we just heard it and it's just not getting played.
Yeah, we just heard it and it was over. Yeah, I don't even know where to find it at. Like,
Jim might.
But I don't know, bro.
I might be giving this victory to Jim, bro, because this rollout has been bad for Pusha. Like, when you start off so high and then you just crash and burn like that.
But it's the AI though. I think the AI has something to do with it though, because like you said, them angles was dope. Like he had a whole 6-minute conversation.
But was it Jim Jones replying so fast? Because think about it, Pusha never officially got a chance to put that song out. We just took it from the fashion show. That's the first. Like
the next day, 2 days ago, 2 days after Jim come with the diss record, he already shooting the video. He was ready. Like,
so you can't really drop. You can't officially drop the first diss record if the reply dropped already. That was crazy what Jim did. That was crazy. Yo, Jim crazy. Jim killed
that's some New York shit, yo. Damn. That's some New York shit.
So
bro.
Technically, Jim dropped the response before you can officially drop your.
Because we never heard. I don't even know where to find that whole record from Push, yo. I don't know where that's at.
You got to go on YouTube and watch the fashion show. I don't want to watch the fashion show. I just want to hear the music.
Yeah, I'm not trying to see that, but I'm just saying, like, we can go and find the official record of Jim, though.
Yeah.
His response is crazy. Yo, that's crazy.
All right, so real quick, you wanted to talk about Kevin Hart reboots the Comic View on BET?
Yeah, so Comic View has been a platform that I know I grew up on it. You know what I'm saying? It boosted a lot of our greats came on for Comic View. You know, your Kings, DLs, your Cedric, your Monique's. Chris, I don't think Chris Tucker did Comic View. He did Def Comedy Jam.
Oh, okay, yeah. But
you got your Don DC Currys, your Earthquakes. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm missing a bunch of people, but you know what I'm saying? That we used to BET was known for Comic View. Like they were synonymous with each other. So Kevin Hart is deciding that he's going to. So he's deciding that he's going to rebrand it and reboot it. And bring it back. Also, with that, T.I. is making his television stand-up debut on the show. I don't know if it's going to be on the opening show or whatever, but apparently he's going to do his television stand-up debut on the show.
So first off, I want to go shout out to Tyler Perry because this could be the first move in motion for the ownership is to making things happen.
Yeah.
Because one thing that we know is if you're above age, right, you can go what has worked for what has worked for any network and what hasn't. And one thing that did work was Comic View, right? So you go when I purchased BET, we need to actually put original content back on BET. I have no idea what gets showed on BET anymore. I really don't know.
Bitch, all Tyler Perry shit. Word is bond. He got about 50 shows on there. Movies, all type of shit, bro.
I'm gonna have to check that out, man.
BET has become the format they have now is like what MTV used to have in their heyday. You know what I mean? After they stopped playing videos, like the content wise, like shows and things like that, that's what BET has become. You know what I mean?
So Kevin Hart is going to host it.
He's going to rebrand it, like he's going to executive produce it, like
okay.
So he going, you know what I mean? So with his, I think in conjunction with his Laugh Out Loud network that he has.
Fire. So the Red Cup Boys, whatever they call, they should be on there. Hopefully,
yeah. Plastic Cup Boys. Yeah.
Now with T.I.
and then a lot of it. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm saying with T.I., what you learn from comedians is they do enough work over the months or years and then come to do this one special event where they put all their good material together. But they do a lot of shows in order to get the kinks out, to get the trash out, and to save the best. What I'm hoping for T.I. is that this is that. We've heard you've been a comedian for a minute.
This would be probably the highest moment of his comedic career.
So I'm hoping that this, whenever he performs, that this is all of his best work and he's still not testing the waters. That's what I'm saying. If he's testing, like, if you're testing the waters, there's a chance you can get booed because you're trying it out.
His comedy style isn't like knee slapping. Like his comic shit, like it's just like him talking, bro. Saying funny shit while he talking. Like, he not trying to make you, know what I mean, burst out your seams laughing. You get what I'm saying? So I think he's still trying to find his niche though, bro. Like,
then I don't understand. If you're still trying to find it.
Remember like a year ago or whatever it was, that he got booed bad at the Barclays. They did him dirty at Barclays. You get what I'm saying? And then the very next night and somewhere else, he had a standing ovation. So, you know, I think he's still trying to find it.
I think my problem is I've yet to watch one of his stand-ups. So I don't know how he giving it up. I'm only going off his personality. His personality don't give me theatrics on stage, like running across the stage or acting out.
He's not doing that. He's not, bro. He's standing there talking to you, bro. You know how he talk, bro, in his little monotone southern drawl, bro. Like, feel me? He's not doing all the extra shit Mike Epps and these niggas is doing. Like,
that comes with it though. You name me one guy, you name me one person that got on that stage and didn't, have type of actions with their hands or legs while they're performing. It just doesn't work unless you're a 400-pound man and you have to stand there, but there has to be some type of theatrics somewhere.
Bruce. But even they give a little something, you know what I mean? But
they still be up there sweating though.
I think it's a good look for BET, like you said. Shout out to Tyler Perry, because I forgot all about that. I think this is going to be a bright light for some of these internet comics to probably try to show their skills. We're going to see a lot of them people from Wildin' Out on this show probably.
I think that's a tremendous thing that you just brought up, because what black people have been doing is using Instagram to show off their comedic skills, and it just goes for nothing. You just get likes. Don't get me wrong. Some people get acting roles off funny skits and pranks on social media,
because it's hard to translate what you're doing in an edited video on stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these people be comedians and be funny making videos, but like they can't transition it to the stage. You know what I'm saying? Only a few people done did it. The best example probably is what's my man name? His wife just passed.
DC Young Fly.
DC Young Fly. He probably the best example of how to do it. You know what I mean? Like, he's doing stand up right now, killing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I guess what I'm saying is they are on Instagram doing it how they're doing it, but there's no money on Instagram. There's no money on Twitter. So if you give them if you give them the comic view, I don't even know how they're even going to pay. Like, are they paying them, or are they saying we're just giving you a bigger platform? Don't know.
Nah, it's just the showcase. It's just the platform. Like, they will. I don't think you might have got paid. I don't know, bro. I don't know how that TV deals work and shit like that, right? What I do know is, bitch, everybody who I just named, Earthquake, Monique, Said Entertainer, D.L. Hughley, motherfucking Ricky Smiley, all these different people started on this is one of their stepping stones. You know what I mean? To get in the bigger places. You know what I mean? And I feel like this will do the same thing for this new generation of comics and shit. Now, how they gonna take it from the internet to the stage, I don't know. That's gonna be the trick.
Yeah, because we are in an oversaturated. Well,
funny is funny, bro. Funny is funny.
I know, but I just came up with an idea.
You either funny or you not.
I just came up with a thought, and I'm pretty sure it's not original, and I'm pretty sure Tyler Perry's all over it, but he got his own production company. If you do good, the man that's going to put you in the film is right there. Or you can always go to Tubi.
Or the man can make a platform. He can make something tailored towards you. Like, he can put you in a variety show or something like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? On some SNL type shit. You know what I'm saying?
So that's the beauty of it.
Different ways to do it. Yeah. But you got to be, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, no. I'm just saying the guy that actually can put you in film. Well, first off, is Kevin Hart. So now you got Kevin Hart and Tyler Perry, and Kevin Hart has his own production studio.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry has his own production, and he has BET. So if you are a standout,
yeah, you're gonna get noticed. You're going to get noticed.
Yeah. Chris Tucker made it Friday. He took off. Like a lot of these guys, they get shown. They show you on stage, and they go, "Yo, I'm gonna work with him," and it works out most of the time.
But this is what I'm saying though, bro. Right? So in the age that we in right now, a lot of the Instagram funny, you know what I'm saying, the Twitter funny, the Facebook videos that we see in the reels and all that kind of stuff. How you get that to the stage? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a difference from being funny and making videos and shit being funny.
You don't.
How you put that on the stage? How you put 15 minutes of that, 5 minutes of that on stage?
You don't. For example,
you know what I'm saying?
You know that guy that's walking around doing like the Michael Jackson impression, like he boxing like Michael?
Yeah, I see.
That's hilarious. But if he don't got no jokes, he trash.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. For people who are on the internet making videos in that nature, right? They need to be put into like a variety show bag, kind of like how Mad TV was, or your Living Colors, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That will work for them versus being on stage doing stand-up.
Just monetize your skits. So if that's your greatness,
right?
Just monetize what you're doing. Don't try to get on a stand-up comedy show because we're not laughing at your jokes.
I wouldn't say stand-up. I would say it could be a kind of like a Chappelle show kind of thing, like Key and Peele type of shit. You know what I mean? Like something like that, along the lines of that. You know what I mean? I think that will work for those types of comics online, right? Because I don't see a lot of people on Instagram like doing stand-up jokes and shit like that on video. I don't see that, right? What we see is the nigga making a video of how it is when his girl.
So you saying there's a whole new type of funny. Like so how do we get this new funny?
Yeah, it's
monetized.
Right, that funny, because you're not going to take those people and put them on a stand-up stage. They will not know how to do it. You know what I
just wish that I just wish that you could like trademark your video so every time it gets shared, because you can see these videos get millions and millions of views. And I just wish there was a way that on social media they can kind of like, you know, trademark their video. So no matter how many times it's shared, as long as it's viewed, we make money off of it. And I think that'll solve everything, bro. Because so many videos have millions of views and they have nothing to show for it. That's my point. Right. Nothing to show for it.
Right. And I get it. And I understand what you're saying. So that's on the artist. So that's on the person who's making those videos, right? So look at the idea I just came up with, and I don't even make them type of videos. You get what I'm saying? But if I was to make them type of videos, that would be the goal, to get my videos or something like that on TV so more eyes can see it. You know what I'm saying? A bigger check now, or a check now. Like, that would be my goal. You know what I mean? Because like you're right, ain't no bread off of it. How you getting money? Where's the money coming from? Unless you're doing ads.
People just want the likes. People want the attention. Like, look at you, look at me.
And
now
people
you got
funny, 1 million views and no money. People really do be talented though. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they take a brother like me or you and tell them like, look, man, we need to make this into a show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you see the little 4 puppets on Instagram?
Nope.
They be watching. It's 4 puppets. They 4 little black dude puppets. And they be watching just random internet videos and they banter off of that shit. Be hilarious, bro. That could be on TV. Like, the world need to see that, bro. Like, that's funny. Like,
yeah. So what's got to happen is we got to stop being victims of attention and really get to the grind, because the upload is to Instagram. It's just that quick. People will like it. Oh man, I got 20, 30, 40, 100,000 likes. I'm on top of the world, bro. You got no money.
But see, you gotta broaden them horizons though, bro, and just look past what you looking at right now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a funny dude. I'm in that regard. I'm funny, but I can't make a funny video. Like, but if I could, that would be my goal. Like, to try to get on SNL or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all right, man. Well,
we'll make my own SNL.
Yeah, I think it's that time. I'm about to go break this fast. We had a dope episode. We got real with y'all. We had some jokes. We did everything. Ant, you got any final words before we get out of here?
Free Max B, man.
Oh, shit. Should have known. Episode 175 of the Barz and Shotz podcast. We are out.